Right, good morning. Good morning. It's very early, and the internet's off. No surprise for that. At the moment, it's been off for 2 hours. It's 4 o'clock in the morning. At the moment, I got up at 2 and noticed the internet off, and it's still off. So I'm just going to make this video up, and what it is a new target what Kevin sent me. Well, I have put it on to I have uploaded it to my site, so you can download this. Spiders, little ducks and little flies, whatever they are, right? So I'm going to make this into a challenge. Now, as long as you can hit 5 spiders in a row, the rest is counted as bonus points. Okay? So you've got to hit 5 spiders in a row, then the rest will be counted as bonus. But then you've got the little bullseyes on the ducks. Now if you clip the bullseye, okay, that's counted. But if you hit the duck, you will lose 1 duck. So you would have to go on to the 3rd one. And so on, so on, so on. The flies, you have to hit the eyes. And if you can hit the eyes on 3, okay, all the other all the other flies will be bonuses. Now you can do this at 10 or 24, 25 yards, whatever. Okay, and that's the challenge to everybody who wants to try it on. Now I'm going to try and do this today myself, so I'll run over it again. You've got to hit 5 spiders in a row, so if I went for those ones, that would be the 5th one. Then all those other spiders will be bonus points. For the ducks, you've got to hit the bullseye, well not the bullseye, but the round circle, or you can clip it. But if you miss it and hit the duck itself, you have to miss one out and go on to another. Okay? For the flies, you have to hit the eyes. Now I'll make that a bit easier, I think. Hit the eyes of 3 and the rest will be bonus points. I'll have to write this down because I'm going to forget myself. And this is designed by Kevin at the bottom here. And this is uploaded. There's 2. One will be an ordinary. One will be an ordinary picture without my logo top, which I just stuck on. And of course you're going to have all this writing as well, but I'm not counting that. As I say, the challenge is what I've just said. Okay, so that should be quite a bit of fun, and that's open out to the world. You know, whoever does air rifle shooting can take this challenge on. The only thing is, I want a video. I want it videoed, okay? As I say, the internet's off, so I haven't replied to anybody on those 2 videos I put up yesterday, so I don't even know what's been said. I'm hoping the internet will come on soon, but knowing in the past it takes quite a few hours to get the people out and sort this internet out. It seems like where I am it's a regular occurrence. Anyway, that's the challenge. God dear me, I'd have to clean my fingers up. Look at that nicotine. I must admit I am smoking much more, so I'll have to cut that down. Yeah, so that's a challenge. If anybody wants to take it on, it has to be videoed. And I would say, pick out your best rifle and try the challenge, because it might look okay. It might look okay looking at it here, but when you get down to 24 yards, that is going to be really, really small. I mean, I've only backed off about a metre. So that's going to be really, really small. Yeah, I think it's a good little challenge. Of course, I'm going to try it today. I hope it's not going to, well, but they got, yesterday they say it was going to be clear, but I've just looked on my cell phone and they're expecting rain. So, yeah, I'm just making this video at the moment, and I'll add it on to this little duck shoot if I can get outside today. So I'll see you later, bye. Right, good morning. Boy, do you know, it feels cold on my face today. It's, I don't know, I'm hoping it's going to keep dry because I couldn't see a weather forecast this morning, not on a computer, but on a cell phone I did. And I did make a little bit of a video, so I'm attaching it to this, and what I was saying earlier this morning, that I've had no internet since 2 o'clock in the morning, and right up to now, I guess about 20 minutes ago, I just had a quick look because the internet come back on, and I just had a quick look at the comments, and I like to say thank you very much to everybody. There's one comment I have to say. There's a guy, I think it's the first time he's come on, and I think his name is Daisy Guy. I think really it should be called Lazy Guy, because the comment was I should stick a camera on that T-Eagle so you could see what I was shooting yesterday. You know, if you look back in previous videos, you would have seen a camera attachment. You know, so it's another person who don't do research in a way of looking back into my videos, you know what I mean? So for that Daisy Guy or Lazy Guy, whatever you want to call yourself, the reason I haven't got the attachment on that is because the camera I was using was no good. So that's why the attachment's up for sale. Okay. Yeah, I think you should call yourself Lazy Guy. Anyway, today, of course, you didn't see, well, as I say, the internet's been off, but Kevin made a target up with us with spiders, ducks, and flies. Now the idea of this shoot is you've got a series of flies on the top part of the target, and you have to hit 5 flies in a row, and the rest will be bonus points. the next target will be ducks, and they range from small to large, and you've got to hit the circle. I'm not asking you to hit the bullseye, but just the circle. Even if you clip the circle, that counts. But if you miss the circle and it hits the duck, you have to miss one duck out, then go to the next one. Alright? So what you're doing is, if you hit a duck without hitting the circle, you have to jump one ahead on the next shot. So that's the way that goes. And now with the flies, you've got eyeballs, and you've got to hit the eyeball. Now if you get three of these flies eyeballs, the rest of the flies will count as a bonus point. And this is opened up. This challenge is opened up to the world. You know what I mean? Whoever wants to try it, they can download this target from my website. As I say, it feels bloody cold. You know what I mean? But I'm using Barracuda 18s. Now I'm not going to take no zero shot. I'm going to go straight for it. So whatever my score is, I won't be in this challenge. You know what I mean? I'm just trying to do it and see how good I can do it. You know what I mean? So yeah. Yeah, so I'm not counting myself in this challenge, but let's see how I can go. Now, I have to take 5 spiders all in a line, and depending on what spiders I choose, if I can hit 5 in a line, the rest will be a bonus. Okay, so that's how the scoring system works. So what I'm going to do, there's a spider under the second duck, well, hanging low, and that's what I'm going to go for. But then after, I've got to go for the one next to it, one, you know, and so on. I've got to hit 5 of them. Oh, dear me. Yeah. I'll have to cut down on smoking. Right, this target was designed by Kevin, and as I said, you can download it from my site. So let's go for it. And I'm going to go for the low one, just above the second duck, and that's that fly gun. So I've got to hit now another 4 in line. Now that's hit him, but it's split the paper as well, I think. Right. And that's missed him. So now what that means, because I missed him, I've got to go for all of them. Okay? So I'm going to come for the first one first, and that's clipped him, but that's hit him. That's hit him. That's hit him. So I'm on that one now. That's hit him. That's got him. That one, isn't it? Oh, that's clipped his leg. That's also hit him, but split the paper. That's hit him. and it was the last shot on that magazine, so I got to, of course, load up another magazine. Now I did say pick out the best rifle you've got to do this challenge. The best rifle really would be the BSA, but the reason I didn't bring that out is because it's got a Zulus scope, and if I had to do any adjustments, as you know, I don't like the Zulus menu, so I picked out the Krell K. Right, so I'm on that last spider, and that's hit him. So all the spiders have been hit. Oh no, tell a lie, that one hasn't. That's the one that I missed. Right, that's hit him. So all the spiders are now been shot. Okay, because I missed one in line, it meant I had to go for all the spiders. So now I'm on the ducks. Yeah, I quite like it. I quite like this challenge. As I say, it's open to everybody. All they have to do is download the target from my site. Yeah. So I'm now on the ducks. Oh, plus I've got to load them. But that's a stiff pellet, so. Right, that's one. That's two. That's three. Don't forget, if you notice how I'm aiming off because the scope is slightly shooting to the right. Is it? I can't remember. The scope is slightly out anyway. So oh, let's just clip that black line. I was lucky there. So I'm on the next lot down. Now I could go for the flies or carry on with the ducks. So I'm going to make it hard for myself. I'm going to go for the fly's eye. I'm not quite sure whether I clipped that, but I'm going to count that as a miss. So now I've got to shoot all the flies. And I'm not quite sure about that neither. No, not sure. I'm missing these flies' eyes. No, I'm not quite sure. So what I'm going to do now is go for the ducks. Yeah. And that's another magazine gone. And this is one of the reasons why I picked out the Krell this morning, because I've got 4 magazines which I can preload, and then I don't get my hands cold, you know. That's clipped it again. So it seems like I've got to shoot for the ball because where I was aiming a little bit off to get into the circle, it seems like it's shooting straight now, and there's the ball. Again. Right, okay, so I've still got to shoot for the fly's eyes, so I'm going to aim straight at it, and I can't really tell. Yeah, I got that one. I'll come down to the duck. So that's that one and that one. That's another bullseye. The fly. No, I just missed the fly. Don't forget, it's the eye you've got to shoot. So the duck. Yeah. and the last fly. No, just above it. Right, okay, so that is the end of that challenge. So I'm going to go down now and bring the target up and see how it is. Right, okay, so what I've done, I put another card up. As I say, you can try as many times you want, you know. So what I'm seeing is all the spiders have been hit. Okay, this one here, it's been hit on the leg. All the ducks have been hit. The flies, well, the flies miss. Oh, I hit one fly in the eye, missed, hit another fly in the eye, missed and missed. So, how many flies? I think I've got two flies in the eye, but that's the way the target works out, okay? So if I count up my score, I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Oh, I left one out. 11, 12, 13. I missed that spider there, see it? There's 14 spiders, and I missed that one out because maybe I didn't see it. But there's 13, and then I got the ducks, which is also just 1 point each, so that's 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25 points so far. Now I've got 2 flies, so I got 20, I can't remember, either 26 or 27 points. As I say, you can see how small that is. Yeah, very good challenge. I might even, well, if I load up again, I'm going to, I've got 1 full magazine now, so I've got to load up 3 magazines, and I'm going to go for the target again. And I said, you know, when I shoot these pellets, they're coming straight from the tin. There's no assortment. They're just coming straight out of the tin. Yeah, they're not too bad when you think about. I didn't take a zero. You know, I didn't take a zero shot. I was just relying on how it shot the last time I shot it, and I can't remember really if I was shooting with Barracuda 18s or the Barracuda 15s. See, once again, I didn't do my research. I should have looked, but I did, you know, as I say, the internet was off, and it's only just come back on. But I should have looked to see what pellet I was shooting last time with this gun. I think what I do, I was just going to have the 2 magazines, and then I call it a day. I think 2 magazines. Oh no, I can't. It's got to be at least 3 magazines. Okay, so I'm going to load this 3rd one up, and that would be the end of the video. As I say, I'm not counting myself in this challenge, and I think personally it's a very good challenge. Yeah. Now, what I'm going to do, because I think it's on the sweet spot of this rifle now, where I was aiming slightly to the right, I'm going to aim directly at the target. And I did say in the video which is going to join this, you can do this at 10 yards or 24, 25 yards. You know, I'm doing it at my range, so the people that are new to air rifling have got a chance to do this at 10 yards, you know what I mean? Oh, I've still got pellets in there. Okay. So whatever amount of pellets I got in there, and I got 3 magazines here. God dear me, it's so cold. Right, okay, so I'm going to aim directly at the spiders. I've got to find out. I think I'll do the same as I did on this target. I went for the lowest spider there off that little second duck. So I'm going to do the same. And as I say, you've got to hit 5 spiders in a row to get the bonus points of the others. So it's this one here. So that's a dead one. And as you can see, I'm aiming directly at it. And I think I've missed it again. Okay, I count it as a miss because I'm not quite sure. So I've got 3 full magazines. So I'll have to go for all the spiders because I'm counting that one as a miss. So I'm coming up to number 1. Cool, that's stiff. Oh, yeah. That must have been a damaged pellet. You can see how I jerked that in. Yeah, something's wrong. Now it's shooting dead straight. Okay, so I'm aiming directly at him then. And that shot a little bit off. Now, as I said, as I always say, you have to rely on your pellets, you know what I mean? And once again, just get on that target. I do say if you hold too long on the scope, it really makes you shut up. You know, I've always been a quick shooter, you know, getting on that target and shoot. So I'm on that low one there. You know, no sooner as I'm on it, I pulled the trigger, you know. And that's the way I shoot. A lot of people say, no, you've got to, you know, aim properly, but, you know, who's right or who's wrong, you know what I mean? I'm finding a lot of these are very stiff to go in for some reason. Right, so this is, look at that, see? Now while I'm doing that, that's bending or distorting the pellet. So now I'm on the ducks. Yeah, very stiff. Very stiff. So it could be the pellet probe. This is what I've got to sort out on the AP900. Now what I'm going to do with that, I'm going to dismantle it, but I want to take the barrel off and push a pellet through, and to see where the high and low spots are, and I'm going to polish it out and then put it all back together and see what it's like after that. Oh yeah, I just clipped that. And I just clipped that as well. So at the moment I'm not doing too bad on the ducks. Just clip that. Right, flies. It's very tight going in. These flies are very hard to hit. So I'm on my last magazine when I can find. Yeah, last magazine. Where am I? Oh, that fly there, innit? Bottom line and flies. I don't go for the ducks. As you can see, the ducks are very easy. And now the flies. Oh, I missed that one. Mind you, I'm missing the flies anyway. So, unlucky that one, isn't it? Right, okay, so that's done again. I'll just shoot these off to get rid of to make the magazine empty. I'm going to go for the blue just underneath that bullseye target on the blue. You can see how it's splitting paper because it's damp, you know. The paper's so damp. And that was the last shot. Okay, so I've got 4 empty magazines. I'm going to turn the scope off. Turn the camera off. And I'll go down and get that target. Now I think we'll do first, before I go down there, we'll count this up again. So I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26. So on that target I've got 26 points. So we've got to go and see what that target is. Right, okay, so here's the target. So let's count the points. So on this target here was 26. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 spiders. 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, now 24, 25, 26, 27, 27. So I got one more eyeball than I did on the other target. The one I just shot is this one. The one before is that one. Yeah. But anyway, as I say, yeah, very good challenge. In fact, what would be the put score? One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34. If you shot 5 spiders in a row, if you shot 5 spiders in a row, all them shots would have been bonus points, same as the flies. You know, so if you're counting all them, there's I forget what I just counted now, 30 odd, 34 I think points. But then you're saving pellets. So I got 27 on that one and 26 on that one. So 8 I've lost out on and 7 I've lost out on that. Yeah, I think it's a very good challenge. I think if I had the BSA, even if I, you know, you can't really tell because it's down to pellets, isn't it? Really, at the end of the day, you've got to rely on those pellets. Whatever you shoot, it still comes down to relying on pellets. So if you enjoyed the video, it's 32 minutes plus the bit I made this morning. If you enjoyed the video, give the thumbs up, leave your comments, and I hope to see you again tomorrow. But you know, for anybody, wherever you are in the world, this challenge is open to you, but it must be videoed and sent to me. Okay. Yeah, and just send the video to me so I can view it and judge it. I mean, it's quite easy to judge. I could have made the target easier where instead of hitting the fly's eyes, just by hitting the flies. But as I say, the target is small. Very good. Thanks, Kevin. That's very, yeah, great target, great challenge. See you later. Bye. Right. Okay. I just want to let you know about my sleeping habit. Some of you are calling me quite late, around about, I don't know, 5:30, 6 o'clock. Well, my sleeping habit is, come 5 o'clock in the evening, my body starts to shut down. At 6 o'clock I'm in bed, and anywhere between 12 and 3 o'clock in the morning I'm up. So my day is quite long, but I just want to let anybody know who wants to phone me and talk, they need to do it before really 4 o'clock, you know what I mean, in the afternoon, because once 5 o'clock comes, I totally shut down, and 6 o'clock I'm absolutely asleep in bed. You know what I mean? Might sound strange to you, but that's I've done it all my working life. You know what I mean? So I just can't get out that habit. My wife goes crazy about it. You know what I mean? Anyway, just to let you know, if you want to call me and have a chat, do it before 4 o'clock in the afternoon. Any later, I might not even answer you. Okay? So I'll see you later. Bye. Oh, by the way, I have had a message, and somehow I did try and reply to it. Alan, I think it's Alan. I've got all my contacts' names wrong, so he sent a WhatsApp message. Hope you're okay. And now today, not meaning today, but when he sent it, I imagine a couple of days ago. You know what I mean? And of course, I was in no fit state to really answer. Yeah, I'm absolutely okay now. Okay. If I got your name wrong, you know, it could be Alan or Andy, I don't know. But as I say, when I made these contacts into my phone, I did put wrong names down. So that's me anyway. So yeah. As for the phone calls, if anybody, oh, also Mick, you sent a message through as well. I'm sorry that I didn't answer you, but I was in no fit state. Yeah, but as for phone calls, if it's any time after 4 o'clock, I might not answer. You know, as I say, 5 o'clock, my body always kind of closes. You know, just shuts down, and 6 o'clock I'm asleep in bed. The other night I did answer a phone call at 6, and because I did, that really kept me up. I don't know. I don't think I went back to bed actually. So I was up a full 24 hours. Yeah. So I thought I'd just let you know that anyway. See you later. Bye.